Hello once again. This is your professor, Danny Araneta Cabulay, on the subject Accountancy Research. This is video lecture number 14, and we will be talking about sustainability and integrated reports. So, what are these two reports? In some cases, they're combined. Sustainability and integrated reporting is a function inherent in top management, which enables an organization to communicate to its stakeholders how it creates social, environmental, economic, and financial value by integrating business imperatives, stakeholder expectations, and good governance in its business strategy. Ibig sabihin po nito, hindi lang yung bottom line o yung mga financial figures ang papansinin pag ikaw ay gumawa ng report. Hindi lang naman profits ang mahalaga sa isang company. Kailangan din makita kung ano ba ang naging contribution nito sa society. Ano ang naging contribution nito sa kalikasan, sa pagpapapreserba ng kalikasan, etc. So, it is beyond the financials. Companies are investing more and more time and resources on issues of sustainability because our Earth, our planet Earth is dying. So companies have that inherent responsibility, social responsibility to take care of our mother nature. So that's why we have to take all efforts to join forces into preserving the environment and our communities. Example, companies now are paying attention to the carbon footprint that they actually produce. So this is what you call the greenhouse gas emissions. So apparently, airlines, for example, are contributing so badly to these greenhouse emissions. Imagine mo yung mga eroplano, no? Pag lumilipad sila, yung binubuga nilang carbon monoxide, no, from the aircraft, from the fuels that they use, they're actually harmful to the environment. Every industry has carbon footprint, even agriculture. Alam nyo ba na yung mga rancho na mga baka, yung dumi ng hayop, dumi ng baboy, dumi ng manok, dumi ng baka, those are actually contributing badly to the environment. Kaya nga, yung mga vegetarians, they actually espouse, no, turning vegan, no? Pag tayo daw ay kumain ng gulay, healthy daw 'yon. Pero pag mahilig tayo kumain ng mga karne, manok, yan, no? So anything that is from the animal kingdom, tayo ay nakaka-contribute sa degradation ng Mother Earth because the manure of animals actually creates that greenhouse effect also. Okay? So we're also looking at energy efficient technology. So instead of using fossil fuel like gas, we might as well turn into renewable energy like solar. Kaya nauso yung mga solar panels. We can turn into wind and hydroelectric power. So those are renewable energies. Or even water utilization. Can we recycle our water? In Singapore, they can actually produce their own tap water. And then biodiversity, health and wellness of the workforce, especially now during the time of COVID pandemic, and having a paperless work environments. There are many companies now like Procter & Gamble and Johnson & Johnson and Chevron. Their auditing departments are already paperless, so everything is digital. So isn't that great? They don't use paper anymore. That means hindi na magpuputol ng mga punong kahoy. We can preserve our forest if we go digital. The need to account for sustainability is also referred to as environmental, social, and governance reporting or what you call ESG. Yan na po yung nauusong terminology ngayon, ESG reporting. So hindi lang financial ang importante. You look at the impact of your company to the environment and to society. It makes you a company with a heart, a responsible corporate citizen. Sustainability refers to the economic, environmental, and social sustainability of a company. As per the Global Reporting Initiative or GRI, organizations are required to incorporate each of these three elements into their business strategies and practices in order to become viable in the long term. True enough, if we have to survive for many, many years, we have to contribute to the environment and to society, not just to rake in profits. Organizations do not need to sacrifice economic returns for sustainability. By protecting Mother Earth, that is good business in itself. Now, let's focus on integrated reporting or IR. This is seen by the International Integrated Reporting Council or IIRC as the basis for a fundamental change in the way in which companies are managed and report to stakeholders. Its aim is to support integrated thinking and decision making. Integrated thinking is described as the active consideration by an organization of the relationships between its various operating and functional units and the capitals that the organization uses or affects. To improve the quality of information available to providers of financial capital to enable a more efficient and productive allocation of capital, to provide a more cohesive and efficient approach to corporate reporting that draws on different reporting strands and communicates the full range of factors that materially affect the ability of an organization to create value over time. These are just two of the main objectives of integrated reporting. The other objectives are to enhance accountability and stewardship for the broad base of capitals: financial capital, manufactured, intellectual, human, social, and relationship, and natural, and promote understanding of their interdependencies. To support integrated thinking, decision-making, and actions that focus on the creation of value over the short, medium, and long term. What are the guiding principles of sustainability and integrated reporting? First, strategic focus and future orientation. So there has to be a main focal point now when you try to do sustainability and integrated reporting. Is it for nature? Is it for education? Is it for the communities? Is it for livelihood, etc.? And it has to be looking at the future. No? So this is really long term. Another guiding principle is stakeholder relationships. A company must look at all its stakeholders, all that depend on the company, all that is affected by the company. And you have to really consider a very good interdependence among these stakeholders. You have to protect the interests of each one of them and not neglect any of them. Materiality. So we will look at large numbers because it's very important to look at what is the material impact of your firm to society. So your contribution to society is necessary. But if you're contributing in a very adverse manner, then that is not good corporate responsibility. Connectivity of information. So that means each department, each company within the group has to be seamless in terms of transfer and processing of data. So you really have to have shared information. Conciseness, going direct to the point, is very important. Reliability and completeness. That means the report that you produce must be truthful, must be verifiable, and accurate. And finally, consistency and comparability. That means it's easy to benchmark between what you're reporting about the company and other companies within the same industry. So you are putting yourself out there, allowing others to compare. How good are you in relation to others? Are you able to benchmark on the best practices, or are you the leader in this kind of practice? So these are the guiding principles of sustainability and integrated reporting. Meanwhile, What are the elements of sustainability and integrated reporting? Ano ba ang laman ng mga report na yan? Organizational overview and external environment serves as a good introduction. Then there's a whole section on governance. So what is the company doing to practice good governance? The business model. There is one whole section that explains the business model of the company. It could be a marketing model, it could be a financial model, or technical or operational model. Then the risks and opportunities. This is very important to really look at what could be the threat to the business or what could be a good blessing that they can take advantage of at present and in the future. Strategy and resource allocation. Performance. What has been the track record so far in the last 12 months? Outlook. So when you talk about outlook, this is the future. What is the future of the company? And finally, basis of preparation and presentation. So these are the elements of sustainability and integrated reporting. So for video lecture question number 14, the question is this. I want you to refer to the lecture notes that I gave you, the Word file, and you will see there a sample of a sustainability report by ABS-CBN, the media giant that has closed since last year. Check out and read the example of this sustainability report. I want you to read the ABS-CBN sustainability report. Here's the question that you need to answer. Why is it important for a media network like ABS-CBN to produce a sustainability report for the company? Bakit hindi pwedeng financial report na lang or financial statements na lang ang gawin nila? Bakit kailangan pa silang gumawa ng sustainability report? Okay? Highlight the reasons why are they doing it. You can answer that in 1 to 3 sentences. Please answer it in the comment section of this YouTube video. Okay? I will see you in the final video lecture number 15. Stick around. I'll see you later.